Algebra Lesson 15 is on divisibility rules. We're trying to determine if numbers are divisible by a certain number. And when we mean divisible, we mean that it can be divided by that number evenly without any leftovers. So, rules get kind of long, but a number is divisible by 2 if it's even. Any even number is divisible by 2. So, examples would be 512, 318, even though 3 and 1 are odd, that last digit is 8, which makes it even. So 318 is divisible by 2. Numbers are divisible by 3 if the sum of their digits equal a number divisible by 3. So for example, 15 is divisible by 3 because when you do 1 plus 5, you get 6, which is a number divisible by 3, or a multiple of 3. Another example would be 564. It's divisible by 3 because 5 plus 6 plus 4 is 15. 15 is divisible by 3. Numbers that end in a double zero are divisible by 4. And numbers where their final 2 digits are a number divisible by 4 are divisible by 4. So since 64 is divisible by 4, that means 564 is divisible by 4. It's also divisible by 3. 5 is easy. Any number ending in 0 or 5 will be divisible by 5. And you can read about those there in your book too, as just a reminder. For numbers to be divisible by 6, it's any even number whose digits add up to a multiple of 3. So an example for that would be 900. 900 is divisible by 6 because it's even, and the sum of the digits add up to something that's a multiple of 3. 900 is even. 9 plus 0 plus 0 is 9. 9 is a multiple of 3. Numbers are divisible by 9 if they have a sum that's a multiple of 9. So an example would be 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9. 9 is a multiple of 9. Another example would be 432. 4 plus 3 plus 2 is 9. 9 is a multiple of 9. So for a number to be divisible by 6, it has to be even first. It has to be even, and the sum of the digits add up to a multiple of 3. And then for a number to be divisible by 9, the sum of those digits have to add up to a multiple of 9. Oh, and 10, numbers divisible by 10 end in 0. So 10, 20, 30, 400, 1,000. Any number that ends in 0 is divisible by 10. Lots of words, lots of rules there. But when you start to get to really big numbers, it's nice to know those rules ahead of time. The chart there under the classwork is going to have you put an X by the numbers getting tongue-tied. Put an X under the numbers that they're divisible by. So just for example, that first one, 627, it's only divisible by 3. It's not divisible by 2 because it's not even. The sum of its digits, 6 plus 2 plus 7, is 9, 6 is 15. 15 is divisible by 3, so this number, 627, is divisible by 3. It's not divisible by 4 because it's not even. It doesn't end in a double zero. These 2 digits are not a multiple of 4. It's not divisible by 5 because it does not end in 5 or 0. It's not divisible by 6 because, first of all, it's not even. It's not divisible by 9 because the sum of those digits is 15. 15 is not a multiple of 9. So the only one that 627 is divisible by is 3. So you would put a little X under the 3 by 627. So try to fill out the rest of that chart and we'll see how you do. Go ahead and pause it and replay it when you're done to check. Okay, so for 564, it's divisible by 2, 3, 4, and 6. It's even. The sum of the digits add up to a multiple of 3. And again, even for the rule of 6 here, sum of digits adding up to 3, or multiple of 3, is divisible by 4 because the last two digits, 64, are divisible by 4. 747 is divisible by 3 and 9. 7 plus 4 is 11, plus 7 is 18. 18 is a multiple of 3, 18 is a multiple of 9. 900 is divisible by all of those. 432 is divisible by 2, 3, 4, 6, and 9. 822 is divisible by 2, 3, and 6. It's not divisible by 4 because 22 is not a multiple of 4. And then the last one, 537, it's only divisible by 3. Okay? Please ask me about the ones you don't get tomorrow. Don't just hear the answers and accept the answers. If you got something wrong, I want you to ask me so you understand, okay? Bye.